Hey everyone, welcome back to another WIW News, Wrestling News Weekly Update. Today we will be talking about CM Punk's status at the independent show All In. So yesterday Cody Rhodes had a interview with Wrestling Inc., just to talk about the All In event, the WGN America TV deal, and the over-budget Battle Royal. But obviously the subject of Punk came up, he just talked about, if he did or did not make an offer. He said that, Matt Jackson of the Young Bucks did make a full offer. Again, didn't say, if it was to wrestle anyone or not, but, in the interview he did say that, they didn't start off by saying, here's who we want you to wrestle, because they, that could just turn Punk off right away. But, Wrestling, where he just talked about how, he thinks Punk's just focused on his MMA stuff, and, how pretty much he said that, Punk was always nice to him in OVW, and he just thinks, Punk just does not want to be a part of it. So I think it's safe to say that Punk won't be at All In, for a couple of reasons. Pretty much the first being that Punk has stated multiple times that, he doesn't want to do anything with wrestling ever again. He says, he has enough money for the rest of his life, so I'll take him on his word. The second reason being, I think this report kind of shuts down, that any speculation that he could be there, because before, when the Bucks or Cody were, being asked about him, they would kind of just, they wouldn't give a direct answer of saying, if he would or would not be there. He's like, oh, he might be. But, this right here, Cody, directly says, he's not going to be there. So, see. I think another reason he won't be there is because Colt Cabana, I think, will be there. And I know he's at StarCast, but, I don't know, he'll probably be backstage or something, helping out. And, him and Punk are having, issues right now with that lawsuit and stuff. And I think Punk, doesn't want to ruin his reputation anymore, back there. Because the event is in Chicago. And, yes, they're both from Chicago, I believe. But, there have been reports that, at Chicago, wrestling indie events that, people are booing when they say Punk's name. So I don't think Punk, one, doesn't want to put a damper on the show. He probably doesn't want to cause any problems backstage. And again, his reputation, whatever you think of it, probably doesn't want to make it any worse than it is. Even if you think it's, it's fine or bad. But with that said, I believe he won't be at the event. I will be there. If he does, make an appearance in some capacity, that'll be really cool. If he doesn't, again, there are a ton of great stars there. Again, this is about, future stars of wrestling. As much as I love Punk, I do want to see the new guys get their chance to shine. With all that, again, I will put the link in the description of the video, and I would just like to say thank you all for listening.